Hello everyone, this is the Mermaid Oracle bringing you the weekly reading for 4/8/2019 for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies. I hope everyone had a super great new moon in Aries. It was definitely a quite an energy. I have been purging a lot of energy since then. A lot of stored emotions, and my throat chakra has been clearing almost constantly. So, eager to get into our weekly messages here. I am going to be pulling for the Divine Masculine to see how they're doing this week. All right, how are the Divine Masculines doing? Oh, here's the first one. And, ooh, just jumping out today. Oh. Actually getting the sense that that one is in this position. Oh, and there's another one. Energy's looking good for the masculine so far this week. Now I'm definitely getting, see, here we go. Definitely a lot going on for the masculine. Let's get one more. Now, energetically, what the masculines are going through this week is they started to have these big tower moments. They're night of the dark, of the darkness, kind of getting through a lot of shadow work. And this right here is really just telling me that a lot of the masculines, either in their abandonment, in their sort of hermit phase, they've ended up at least beginning to let go a lot of karmic situations, whether that's a third party, whether that's a lifestyle habit that gets in the way, whether that's changing careers. Their world came down around them, and it made them really have to hardcore look at it. I've been saying this for a couple weeks because this is an energy in process, but I definitely see that this energy is starting to go behind them. The current energy they have is in their transformation, in their moment where they're starting to become who they really are inside. They're leaving behind their old self, their old lives, their things that weren't serving them, leaving them on the ocean floor and just going forward. And the energy that they have been having is they've been really starting to think about reunion. They're thinking about their feminines a lot. And whether that's just on the 5D or here in the 3D, with this one, I'm getting the sense that this energy really started in the 5D. Because the next one we have is the 3 of Pentacles, which is the recognition. So that's it starting to occur in the 3D. No mistake that it shows they almost look like twins, don't they? Hopefully it shows pretty well. The lighting is a little bit light since it is morning here, but this is it, grounding in reality, thinking about their twin. Now, they might not realize that that's the terminology for it, but they might be getting the real sense of this is something else. Ooh. Another one came out. getting that position right here. See, with this death that they're going through, this transformation, they really are becoming the Knight of Swords, cutting out situations that don't work for them anymore and really moving forward with it. It's a beautiful energy. Let's see if there's any more. That one kind of just bounced right out. Just trying to gain one. Oh, here we go. Here we are. The other thing that is helping them through this transition is I'm almost getting that they're starting to become more secure in themselves. There's not a lot of self-doubt for the masculines. And self-doubt about themselves, about their feminines. It's really, they aren't quite sure yet. And that might mean that as feminines, we can kind of help them by figuring out where we're in self-doubt, but because of course mirroring is a thing that happens. If it's happening to them, it's happening to us on some level. Speaking as a feminine. But I'm really getting the sense that they're moving through that. They're leaving those old patterns behind. And I'm going to leave those up on the board, and I'm going to pull some Oracle of the Mermaids just to see if it can fill in. Ooh, that one flew right away. And it's amusing because the card that came out was Water Flight 14, breaking down to a 5. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. And that's really what I was seeing there. So it's good to see that confirmation that that heaviness is starting to lift from them. And for me, 5 is kind of a number of breaking away from patterns. It's flexibility. And another one we have is freedom, which is a 7, independence and self-determination. They're becoming free from these old situations. They're really starting to feel more themselves, and it's an amazing energy. Energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health. And that one is a 6. So this is really, I would say usually all about health, and certainly there are some masculines that are really thinking about taking better care of themselves, and that's good. But what it makes me think of is with that energy, it makes me think of manifestation. Like they're working on manifesting better health, they're working on manifesting a better life. They're starting to, at least on the 5D, on their subconscious levels, starting to reflect what the feminines have been doing, which is to try and bring about a better life. And can't make this stuff up. 30 breaking down to a 3, telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. So this is a complete mirror if you see the twins making a heart. They're picking up mentally and with telepathy and really starting to move forward on their healing. This is good. May not realize it consciously on the 3D, but energetically they're picking up from the feminines. Ooh, let's see what this one, 2 of them. And this one came out last week as well. Divine Sensuality, 22, Master Builder number, Making Love, Erotica, and Divination, Prophecy, Fate, Destiny, Future, Fortune, 15, breaking down to a 6. So once again, they're seeing their feminines, they're thinking about their feminines. They're almost, I would say the feminines are very prevalent on their mind. It's almost constant. And this to me really says that they are stepping into their fate. Okay, so that is the divine masculines. I'm going to move on to the divine feminines and see where they are this week. Okay. Where are the divine feminines this week? Woo. In complete mirroring. That's an amusing first card to pull. Okay. All right. So far, the feminines are doing great this week. Messed my camera up. Here we go. All right. So picking up with the divine feminines, their energy is doing great this week. They have been working on their balance, trying to achieve fullness and wholeness in their life. This has been starting to bring about prosperity for them, even if you as feminines aren't seeing this yet. This is something that is, it almost kind of reminds me of Abraham Hicks, which is, it's there and it's waiting to be given to you. You just have to go into the receptive mode. But feminines are working on that, on receiving that the blessings the universe has to give them. And in the current sort of things that they're working on, they are happy. They are mirroring their twin. They're working on their own healing, which is very much mirroring how they're doing. And with this part, I'm really seeing that with all of these pentacles coming through, that the feminines are starting to ground these prosperities in reality. They're starting to see the achievements that they want to see. They're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not just a train. They're following their guides, because this to me is really a sort of new energy, following their guides, following their intuition, so that way they can ground this in physical. Let's see if there is any others that want to come out here. Talk about a little bit more of this energy. All right, here's the first one. Ace of Wands, growth. It's kind of like I was saying, the feminines are showing a great amount of growth right now. They're moving forward on their journey. Oh. Okay. Unlike the last one, I'm really getting the sense that this one goes here and this one goes right here. So with the world coming in, this is really the feminine starting to really get into the receptive mode. Their energy is aligning with the universe, and the universe is going to try and give them that big possibilities. And the cups tell me with that possibility, it is a possibility of grounding. Well, I mean, I don't want to get hopes up, of course, or anything like that, but it is a possibility of union, at least on the 5D. But it's a possibility of union, it's a possibility of starting over, it's a possibility of working towards their life purpose. It is good energy. I like the energy this week. I am a fan. And feminines, you might have been really getting sort of excited energy this last couple of weeks. Feeling like something is really big about to happen. All right, let's see. Return of Aphrodite. 13 breaking down to a 4. Temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. See, feminine stepping into their goddess energy. They're working towards it, and they are, and by working on themselves, working towards their divine goddess energy, they are really fully mirroring their twins. This came out in the masculines reading as well, which I find just hilarious. Everything you do, they feel. Everything you do, they mirror. And you can't make this stuff up. I have been shuffling, and here's 22. Divine sensuality. So feminines, you are definitely feeling, you see, and you might be feeling like you really want your masculine, and some of that is reverbing. It is, you're wanting your masculine, you're sensing when your masculine really, really wants you. It is really connecting on that sacral chakra. Okay, so fertility, potential, creative energy, initiation energy. Feminines are doing really well. They are getting into the mode where they are receiving from the universe, and with some that could break down to a pregnancy, but with that 8 that the card is, that's abundance, that's infinity. And amusingly enough, 10 breaking down to a 1, honor the masculine, repeating, respecting men, embracing the masculine, the divine. You see, I feel like with a lot of the message that us as feminines have been getting is that we have to let the masculine go to do their own thing, and that is a very much a true thing. But really what the feminines are realizing is they can honor the masculine and love the masculine unconditionally. And it provides so much back to both of them to do that, to really release control to the universe and go, you know, I love them anyways, whether we're together in the physical or not. This is my masculine, and I will always love them and support them, but I am going to work towards myself. It is such a healthy, balanced energy. It is so beautiful to see. I'm going to shuffle one more time. All right. And with this one just tells me right back into it. The feminines have been taking a time out for themselves. They've been working on their own healing, on their own energy, and it's really helping them. I'm getting that right here. 36 breaking down to a 9. The awareness, contemplation, solitude. Feminines have been spending a lot of time alone, but with that 36 breaking down to a 9, they're letting old patterns go, and it's amazing. All right, so this is the feminine energies for the week. I am going to pick these up and see if we can't pull some cards from the Romance Angels just to get a little bit more advice and information that's going on this week. All right, here we go. Amusingly, I thought I had the deck with me. I actually had to go into another room to go grab it. But here we go. So the combined energy is keep an open mind and playfulness. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And playfulness to... okay. So this is more telling me that this is to both sides, but definitely for feminines is to really just keep an open mind, try not to get into controlling energy, and to really just be playful again. Masculines want to be playful with their feminine. They don't want a whole lot of serious there. Religious factors. And let's see. Flirt. Definitely going back to that playful energy I saw. And reconciliation. This is very heavy on both minds, and since they're definitely mirroring each other, that's what's going on for them. For both sides. The religious factors really tells me that both sides are working towards their life purpose. I feel the feminines, this is more in a practical sense, but now masculines are working on it on a 3D level as well. Pull one more card. Stay optimistic about your love life. So definitely keep the positive energy and keep moving forward. I hope you liked this reading. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you would like to see anything else. But that's it for this week. Have a good one.